Your phone is draining you, but there is a fix. It is a slow and quiet process, often going unnoticed in our busy lives. We reach for our devices without thinking. A buzz in our pocket demands our attention. A new email arrives. A friend posts a photo. Each interaction seems small and harmless on its own. Yet, added together throughout the day, they create a constant stream of digital noise. This state is often called digital overload. It is the feeling of being pulled in too many directions by the technology we carry everywhere. It is more than just a distraction. It subtly reshapes our daily experience. This constant connection promises to make our lives easier and more efficient. It promises to keep us in touch with everyone we care about. However, the reality is often quite different. Instead of feeling more connected, many of us feel scattered and anxious. The endless flow of information leaves our minds feeling full but not nourished. We scroll through feeds filled with updates, news, and opinions, but we rarely stop to think deeply about any of it. One of the most significant unseen costs of digital overload is the erosion of our ability to concentrate. Our brains are not designed to switch tasks every few moments. Deep thinking, creative problem solving, meaningful learning all require long, uninterrupted periods of focus. When we constantly check our phones, we train our minds to crave distraction. Each quick glance at a notification is a small interruption. It might only take a few seconds, but it breaks our train of thought. After the interruption, it takes a surprising amount of time and mental energy to get back to where we were. This fragmentation of attention has a direct impact on our professional lives. The quality of our work suffers when we are unable to give it our full focus. A task that might take an hour of deep, concentrated effort can stretch into an entire afternoon when it is constantly interrupted by digital noise. We end up working longer hours but producing less valuable output. This can lead to feelings of frustration and a sense of being perpetually behind. We mistake the frantic activity of checking and responding for genuine productivity. Beyond the loss of focus, a life of digital overload carries other hidden costs. One of the most common is the negative impact on our sleep. Many of us have a habit of using our phones in bed right before we go to sleep. The blue light emitted by these screens can interfere with our body's production of melatonin, the hormone that tells our brain it is time to rest. This can make it significantly harder to fall asleep. Even if we do manage to drift off, the quality of our sleep is often compromised, leaving us feeling tired and groggy the next morning. The content we consume before bed also plays a role. Scrolling social media or reading stressful news can keep our minds active and agitated. Instead of winding down, our brains are processing new information and emotional triggers. This can lead to a restless night, as our minds continue to churn even while we are trying to sleep. A single night of poor sleep can affect our mood, our patience, and our thinking the next day. When this becomes a pattern, the cumulative effect on health can be substantial, adding fatigue and stress. Digital overload also subtly weakens our social connections. While technology promises to connect us, it often fosters shallow interaction. We may have many friends online, but lack deep, real-world bonds. These small moments of disconnection add up. Comparing our messy reality to curated highlight reels can breed inadequacy, envy, and dissatisfaction. The good news is that we have the power to change this relationship with our technology. We do not need to abandon our devices. Instead, we can adopt a more mindful and intentional approach to how we use them. The goal is to put ourselves back in control, to use technology as a tool that serves our values, rather than letting it dictate our attention. This process begins with a few simple, practical steps. Small changes can create a ripple effect. Create screen-free times and places. Try the first 30 minutes after waking with no phone. Stretch, hydrate, or sit with your thoughts. Keep phones out of the bedroom and use a simple alarm clock. Manage notifications. Leave only calls and close contacts. Schedule short blocks for social and news. Keep apps closed outside those times. Do a quick digital declutter. Fewer apps, fewer distractions. Rediscover analog activities that bring deep focus and joy. The most important step is the one you take today. Turn off one app, leave your phone in another room for an hour. Take a 10-minute walk without it. These small steps build a more intentional life. Remember, you are not alone. Stay strong and love yourself. Share this video with family and friends. Please like and subscribe.